I say you have the power to change.
Yo, yo, what's up, man? It is Watch Your Narrative. This is your host, CD Rome, back with another episode, and this is game one,
I need to get off. He's gonna
Oregon
start.
versus Texas. Lion, we do hear you. Lion, you are
Talk to
alive.
you. Can I call you later tonight?
You are alive. You
Okay,
can
man.
mute yourself at any point in
All right,
time,
hold on.
mute and unmute. But anyway, we are live, guys, and we have the very first game. We are about to actually pull up the share screen here so we can actually see what's going on. We got Texas versus Oregon. Texas versus Oregon. Lion, what's your thoughts? What do you feel like is going to happen tonight with Texas versus Oregon? Game one. What are you looking to see?
Man, I'm expecting a close game, honestly. This game is still relatively new to everybody, and I think everybody's found a place to start fitting in and whole lot of offense from offensive players on both sides of these teams. So this team in particular that we're looking at though, the Texas, it's more defensive for sure. So it's really going to be a Spear versus the Shield. We can
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah, there's just watching James splatter three there. One of the things I said, I know James was like, he took offense to it, him and Robbie. I had them, um, below some of the top point guards, like the Ajantes and things of that nature. But so he was like, well, this is going to be a pretty good matchup. I feel I'm excited to see James versus Robbie. James last night in fives, I could tell he was taking that matchup very, very personal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Robbie and James, I feel like they both have a lot of respect for each other's games, but it's the
Yes.
outside voices that'll easily put one against each other. So
Oh, for
we're
sure.
definitely going to see that. I feel like that's the main key matchup for tonight
Yeah,
that
can't
we're
wait to
looking
see.
forward to.
For sure,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. And then of course another big matchup as well, the bigs. We got Chris, who has religiously stated that he is, the best big in the chat, best big in the league, going up against Kyle. Needless to say, three-time champion, finals MVP. Um, his record speaks for himself. Like Kyle
Yeah.
is one of them.
As far as last year's or last season's concerned, the best as of that season, the best big in the jet.
Yeah,
As
he
far as in
was.
terms of getting a ring and all, so such and such.
Yep. You cannot disagree with that. Cannot disagree with
Mm-hmm.
that. So we do have a few visitors, a few people watching live here on the Zoom. I want to go to our Watch Your Narrative panelist, Boogie. Are you there? Do we have you here? Can you hear us?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely here, man. Glad to
All
be here.
right. What are you thinking, man? What are you feeling about this matchup, Texas versus Oregon? What are you looking to see?
Well, I think it goes to say. I mean, we talked a lot about it in the preseason. I think Texas is going to bring the defensive intensity. They
Yeah.
got some of the best on-ball defenders that in the league. Honestly, when you think about James, one of the top on-ball defenders. You also got Cody, who's definitely a very good defender. You got Twiz, who's a good defender. So I do think that we're going to see some good defense, but I think ultimately it's going to come down to offensive execution. And
Mm-hmm.
I think Oregon might pull it out, man. I think Oregon is going to be better than advertised.
Mm. Mm. Hot take.
Okay.
I think they're having a
Oh,
pause
I get.
here in the Twitch in their screen.
Can I ask you this? Since we're while they're waiting to get the broadcast and everything right,
Yep.
what do you think is the keys to the game for each team? Like three keys to the game for each team if they want to secure a victory. What do they need to do? What you guys think?
I would answer that.
Go ahead, line.
My very first answer to this question is what has been as far as much as I've played this 2K, this current NBA 2K25, offensive and defensive rebounding. The missed shots tend to come. They're going to come and whoever is securing the boards and getting the ball back out there or getting it down court, that is highly important. Not only that, and of course that's a big thing, but not only that, interior defense, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been a multitude of games where you'll see that the team that shoots the least amount of threes is up 10 by the end of the game. You know, it's a whoever can defend the paint the best is really gonna be an important an important facet of the game. And then, like what being said, we're talking about earlier, this is my 3 point guards. If point guards can move the ball efficiently, and it's going to be harder on Robbie, of course, because like we were saying, this Texas team is a defensive is deep defensively. So
Yep.
whenever they can limit those turnovers, that's the definitely key.
But you know, I will say this though, because I actually agree 100% with you, Ryan, that it's going to come down to what happens in the interior. This 2K shooting has not been the easiest. I will say that there has been much, or I should say, a vast improvement in the shooting so far that I've seen in
Mhm.
fives and
Oh yeah,
also
for
in red.
sure. Over the last
But
2 weeks, definitely.
this is not 2K24. This is not 2K24. So with that being said, I think it's going to come down to who can execute in the interior. Now, I will say this now. This might be a hot take, but I want to pose this question to you, say is I think personally, I think that Oregon's offense, with Robbie being the sole point guard there, I think it's actually going to be a benefit for them instead of trying to run a point guard by committee, as with what Texas is doing. So I'm going to be interested to see how Texas is going to execute with multiple ball handlers making decisions. What do you think about that?
Yeah, no, I agree with you there. I honestly I think for really the both of the teams, I think that and you know this, you played with Kyle for multiple seasons. Kyle can really even facilitate out of the post, you know?
Right. Oh,
Um, whether it's a lob or just calling some down screens, getting somebody open at the three. I mean, he can facilitate from the three. I
yes.
think I'm really interested and ready to see Will. Hopefully he's there tonight. I heard someone was needing a reserve, so I don't know if he's there, but I really want to see what he's going to bring to the table as well. Because I think with both of these teams, they're constructed very, very similar. And
That would be, by the way, that would be Lou is going to be, I believe, reserving for Cody tonight.
for Cody, well, I thought
For
Yes.
Cody.
I saw
Oh
Cody.
wow.
I saw Cody though.
Wow.
No, not for Cody's team, not
Oh,
for
for
Cody
Cody's
himself.
team. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, for
Yeah.
That's a
Twiz, I'm
huge
assuming
loss.
for Twiz.
That's a huge loss for
No,
Texas.
Twizzy was there.
Cody doesn't play.
I think it was who was it?
Terrence.
So was it
Yes,
Terrence or Cody?
Oh,
for Terrence.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
seen Cody.
Yes,
yeah.
Twizzy, James, Chris, and Cody are there.
Oh man.
But Lou was in place of Terrence tonight, I see.
Well, hey, and B Ross, I saw you put your hand up. Go ahead. You got the floor. What you got?
Well, first off, thank you for having me.
Yes, sir.
Another thing is, I just want to ask this question. I'm not entirely sure how Robbie is going to end up playing point guard, but is this his first time actually playing PG? Because if he is, I might assume that he might be a little timid to actually like run on his very first game. But if he isn't, then he can actually run the one and actually do what he can and actually facilitate and actually pass to the open guy if need be. But if
Yeah,
that
I
if
actually, I'm siding with B-Ross on this one definitely because this would be this to answer the question. This would be Robbie's first time in league play consistently running a point guard spot,
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
and
Yeah.
yeah, and his confidence
But this would be the
his
thing
confidence has to be high.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes,
Gotcha.
he's playing with guys that's going to trust him. So
for sure.
that's going to be to me. That's going to be the big point there.
Yeah. Yeah. And say that one more time, JP. You said he's playing with guys that what?
Robbie is this would be the team for Robbie to play point guard
Oh, it
for
is. Oh, for sure.
because he's playing with guys that trust him.
Yes.
He's playing with
You got
guys that
extra
trust him
guys.
definitely, but this will be one of the harder matchups that he will be having to do it against because this is a heavy elite defensive team. But we'll
Yes.
see how it goes.
All right, teams starting out a little shaky in the transition there on the defensive end. Wide open shot on one end of the floor, and almost another one on the other end. Oh, there we go.
There it is already at the start. Kyle in the
Facilitating
post.
from the
Now,
center position.
I'm sorry for cutting you off.
No, go ahead.
What I wanted to say, now if Kyle and Robbie can actually end up doing that consistently, then they can easily run away.
Yeah, that's an easy 10 points a game, to
I
account
agree.
for.
Easy 10. The high duck that Robbie has and the decent enough passing. But I will say this too, though. Those lobs can be
Good
a
extra
detriment
pass
to this
back.
team.
That's an extra pass there. Great pass
Good
back.
shot by James.
Both teams coming out in the zone. Great mid-range.
Shot.
Great mid-range shot. Wide open shot.
I like the confidence from Kyle there. I'm not used
Yeah.
to seeing him take shots like that.
Same.
Now, that guy,
they do
I'm
have to
definitely used
worry
to seeing him
about
taking
Chris.
those shots.
Yeah.
Chris is definitely going to provide a lot of offense for this team.
For
Right.
sure.
Especially if
With Terrence being, no, was it Terrence outright?
Terrence is out. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
A
That's
shot
the,
from Daenerys right
that's
there.
the guy that I'm anxious to see how he performs.
He's a wild card.
He is a wild card.
That interior that we've been talking about. It's going to come down to that.
Good pass. There it is. The offensive rebounds, though.
Yeah.
Because those shots, those good shots can go up, but who's going to secure the most of the boards?
Yeah. You gotta have, and that's gonna be, in this case, this game, that's gonna be on Cody. Good defense there.
Defense by Chris. And another board. What a bucket.
Wow.
And that's where he's gonna be so dangerous. If you decide to run 2-3, that high-low is something that's one of the offensive that I really love when it comes to a 2-3 as well, outside of 5 out. And Daenerys is going to be deadly. That's cash.
Shot by Will. Good pass too.
Yeah, and that's another one. I mean, they got two guys that to me are going to kind of be like that. The team we saw last year that JP was playing for, where you're going to have the JP and a. Oh, we had a breakdown.
Lag.
A little bit of a lag.
Shots are falling right now for Texas, though. Boys are looking good right now.
Yep.
And then again, there's those things that you can't control, like how is the video game itself gonna react?
Yeah, exactly. They need to get reset here, I think. There you go.
I mean, so far so good. There's no running away with the score. So
Yeah,
good game so far.
definitely up. Good separation.
He's gonna
by
make
James.
some shape.
Yeah, good
That's a good
separation.
shot.
That's a wide open
You know,
shot.
I like those shots, man. You know, I like those shots. Go.
I just don't think, I mean, with the way interior defense is, I mean, Chris is going to have an MVP-like season. It just needs to translate to wins.
Nice. There's so much that he can do, and you wonder if he can stop the other centers from doing that. But
Floater.
stuff like that,
Floater.
that's just nice. That's just
Yeah.
tough.
You're
You're a little
muffled a little
cloudy
bit.
there, JP.
Yeah.
Try it
Oh,
again.
frozen.
Oh, what a
Oh, what a
what a
find. What a pass.
pass. That's a good pass. There it is. No board.
Yeah.
That's fate.
That's a good shot. Good pass.
Pass. Texas ball movement has been really solid this past first
Really?
quarter.
Yeah. Very solid. Very solid. And for the most part, I mean, from a zone standpoint, I mean, they're taking away the 3 ball for sure, and they're only giving them 2s.
That's an open lane. What's he gonna do with it with the small man on him? You know he's got the confidence. That is
Yes,
tough.
he does. Yes, he does. Right now, keeping these guys in the game right now.
Away team foul. More. First personal foul. First team foul.
Looks like Oregon is in a man defense here.
It's tough. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Boy.
Somebody's got to drop
Good
down.
putback.
Somebody has to drop down to help Kyle on the rebound there.
Yeah.
They got people to do it.
Yeah, that's a Kanye.
Well, they really
or
only
Bryant.
have Bryant. I don't think Denarius has a whole lot of rebounding on that build. But
Yeah, enough
he's
to
got
probably-
height though.
Yeah, if Kyle's out of position, yeah, somebody just gotta help clean it up.
Away team
Put out of bounds.
Oh, man.
13-20. This is a very important spot right here. This game could go very left for Oregon if they don't get some good possessions.
Pass.
I think right now they're really
That Joker's on right now, boy.
man.
He is on.
That he is. That he
Will we
is.
see a breakout season from the story of Cognac this year? This season?
Maybe. We'll never know.
See, that's growth right there. The old Robbie is going down to try to slam something, but he
Yeah,
makes a good find right there. That is growth.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see. That's good defense.
Hey.
That's a blocking foul.
Oh,
Ah,
man.
Bad call, ref.
Hey, that would have been a key turnover right there for that team.
Very
Yeah,
key
turn the
turnover.
point.
Yeah, could have changed the momentum there. Rodney getting on the
Got it.
foot.
Ah,
My
I would-
man. My
I
man,
like-
Cognac is locked in.
He is. And I
is.
love how Robbie is coming into the game, this game right now so far. Not being too aggressive, letting the game come to him. But
it's the-
there's
Go
going
ahead,
to be
Sid.
some opportunities for sure for him to get a little bit more aggressive, especially maybe this quarter, maybe the second half.
Good
that's
take.
crazy.
Good pass.
It was crazy, but good take.
But that's the point guard role. I feel like for this 2K, either you're gonna have to be
Hey,
a
good
passing
block.
guy,
Good block.
or you're gonna have to
Hey.
be.
Oh, another block on the other side.
That's crazy.
Good cleanup. Good defense by both teams so far.
Careful.
It'll be a turnover.
Mm-hmm.
Away team ball.
Lou's been pretty good for Texas so far right now, though, as far as the reserve goes.
Yes. Well, I mean, Lou's gonna
He's
be
knocked
more
down a couple
serviceable.
shots.
Yeah, Lou's gonna be more. That's a dunk.
Mm.
Great way to hang in that dunker spot there.
Man, I'm glad this is a close game. This is nice.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Good cleanup there. Great cleanup.
Way to get it
just
back.
hold it.
2 on 2. Two
There you go. The way to reset it. He wanted to.
Patience.
He did.
Oh,
That's tough. I
man.
like it still, man. I
Oh,
like the
still.
confidence, man.
Yeah, he wanted to. I was like, yeah, he want to pull that one bad.
What we got with Bryant here.
Like,
Ah, man.
yeah.
The ball goes to the away team.
Of course, and keeping in mind that Texas is missing a huge piece today
With no Terrence, yeah.
with no
Yeah.
Terrence. I mean, we're not even really getting the chance to see the full Texas team right now. At least on the Lou's gonna provide the defensive piece that the same defensive piece that Terrence will provide, but the offensive side of the ball is gonna be a little bit different.
Yeah. But this gives us a good opportunity to see what this Texas team does with the other guys. Not to say the other guys
Yes,
like they're
yes,
like that, but
right.
but the majority of the other parts of the team.
Ah, man,
Good
Great
shot.
shot. What they
aggressive,
passed to.
good shot.
I like this, man. These guys are playing some confident basketball, man.
Very confident, very confident.
I'm loving this.
Playing like they've been here before.
Yeah.
I will say in this league, it might come down to who
Good
has the
hands.
confidence and who can be aggressive.
Yes,
Agree.
fading. Oh, good pass.
Fucking pass.
Really good pass.
Everybody locked in, man. Oh,
Good
wow.
patience there. Probably could have put up a floater there.
Oh,
Yeah. It's tough miss. Oregon also has taken a lag a little bit.
yeah,
Ooh,
that's a little bit.
that's a good and one by Twizzy right there.
Mm-hmm.
Try to give Texas the upper hand.
So far, both teams really just trying to figure each other out, playing great defense. Excellent first half for Cognac. That's
Hey,
Offensive board
shot.
to a bucket.
key to the game. I think that was Linus said that's going to be a key, the rebounding. And when we the board,
It's a bucket.
great board there.
Nice.
And when we get to have, I think we had Yodi into the room. Yodi, you been able to watch the first half here?
Yeah, I've been watching it.
Oh, that's a shot right there.
What a shot! 11 from Cognac, 12 from Will. Very impressive so far. Robbie hasn't even really had to, put up many shots. 7 assists.
Nah, but yeah,
Playing
one
well,
assist.
man. He's playing well.
Playing very well.
Leading the team really well.
Yeah, Yodi, anything that you've seen so far?
Honestly, man, I think Oregon probably could be more explosive if Robbie was playing like Robbie when we first started running.
Yeah.
He was more explosive. Here, he's not explosive. I feel like they're missing an explosive element that will really put them over the top in this game. But for the most part, it's fairly even. Because honestly, I know Oregon got all of their guys, but can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yes, we
Yeah, I
can.
hear you.
Okay, I just seen it start.
That's just the
buzzing.
stream laughing.
I think
Lagging.
it's
Yeah, no,
lagging.
I would say, man, even though Texas is down one man, I think Oregon is too, with Robbie not being explosive as he usually is. So it's an even game.
I said that in the first half before you got here. I said, Robbie's, kind of getting himself into the game, getting others involved. But at some point, he will have to, I think, as you mentioned, to really maybe create some separation from this team, kind of put his foot on the gas a little bit.
Yep. Until then, it's gonna be close, and it's gonna come down to the wire.
I was thinking something like that is more than likely going to happen when in the later part of the game, especially if they're down. He'll try to more than likely try to be more demanding.
Yeah,
But that's gonna be the wrong time to do it.
It will be the wrong time to do it, but
It takes him to get
I
into
feel
the
like
groove.
they're playing really well right now with him being passive.
But who would you say that they wouldn't be blowing Texas out right now if Robbie was being Robbie. It seems like he's been told what his job is and he's trying to stick to it. Rightfully so, but I think, like I said, it's keeping them from getting over that. Well, they're not even
That
really.
hump.
Yeah,
Well, they're up two, but like they haven't taken a separation. Now,
yeah.
something that B.
And
Ross
good
said
defense.
earlier before the game started is that will Robbie have the confidence at the one? And as you see now, he has some spots that he could get the bucket in,
Right, that he would usually
but
pull.
that he would usually pull, but he's so beforehand he was finding just better shots.
There we go, right
That's
there.
what I like. He waited too long to pull that one.
Good
That's a board.
rebound.
There he goes. Good shot,
Wow.
Rob.
There we go.
Good screen by
Yeah,
Daenerys too.
I would definitely want to see this team maybe get in transition a little bit more too. I think that's where Robbie's going to probably find, you know,
There it is.
board. Oh, good rebound. Great rebound there.
He didn't try to do no acrobat right there. I feel like he could have made it, but
Good defense.
It's good.
honestly, Oregon's playing better defense than Texas is right now to me.
Yeah, that's
They getting
good.
stopped.
Would have thought it would have been the other way around. And that
Yeah.
joker is striking.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we
All
can.
right. So that's
Okay,
that's two.
So this
That's
so let me
two
say,
people that's on lock.
watching watching the game and kind of what we talked about before the game. What's disappointing is that Texas has so many great handball defenders that they're playing zone.
They're playing zone. Yeah.
Yes.
You're absolutely right. Like, can we get a chance to, you know, like I love what Oregon is doing. Make like I think Yoke had this mindset when they was with the team last year. So y'all got to make us go zone.
That was an obvious pass right
Yeah,
there.
for sure.
Oh,
I feel like
That's a
I feel like zone don't allow you because honestly, if you play a really good man defense, you don't have no holes. But
Yeah.
with zone, they're gonna always be able to find those pockets. And
Yep.
if you get a shooter like Will and Daenerys, they'll find them eventually.
Yep. That's good defense by Chris. Very good discipline not to jump. Should have a
This
bucket.
can be an easy bucket. They
should've
sold
won.
it.
Man,
Yep. They messed it up
Oh,
back.
he got it back.
way to get it.
Surprising.
And he's moving.
Pull
That's a
by
good
Chris.
shot.
That's a
Good shot.
knockdown.
And it's kind of
And
like
if
I said in the first half.
Go ahead, Sid.
This game
Go ahead,
could
Sid.
really, I mean, Oregon could really blow this game out of the water. And if Texas doesn't be very careful about that. That's a good, yeah, he pulled it.
He waited too long. Tuzzy on that.
Yeah, he would have caught it, pulled it immediately. Would have been open.
I think if it was like a second early, he would have had a shot.
That's good
He had the
defense
shot
there.
for sure. Yeah. He just pulled it too late. Tuzzy
Yeah,
reaching himself out to play.
Good pass.
Good pass. Can Brian knock it down? First
There you
hit.
go.
There you go.
Good shot. That's the other thing too. I think that that Texas is missing as well is Terrence on just being there on the mic, calling things out.
Mhm.
It's been some shots I've seen that probably were ill advised that may have not went up if he was there. Backcourt, that's good.
Back court.
Good defense. Good defense by James there.
You know something that this Oregon team does have a lot of? It's just guys that can be spot up shooters. Like everybody,
Yeah.
honestly, including Robbie, is just can be a person who can just stay disciplined and
That's
be
a good
steal and
pass.
spot ups.
Yep. And they're hanging in this game, man. And the more they hang in this game, the more it's gonna
James plays
lead.
more aggressive defense.
Yeah.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
You're gonna lean towards what's that? What you about to say?
But so the more I'm gonna lean towards Texas pulling out a win. I mean, all right, we're going into the fourth.
All right.
Oregon up 3.
Visiting team. 4-2.
Hey, let me ask y'all, how different do you think the game would look if Terrence was playing?
It'd be much different.
I feel like it'd be much different. You gotta, I believe Terrence would be at the 4, and then it would be Terrence versus Bryant, and we wonder if they just switch that.
There we
matchup.
go. That's a good shot.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Both captains are
Oh, that's cash.
not doing a lot in this game. It's really everybody else, which is something I'm not used to seeing.
One more.
And Texas has hiked up the defense now.
Yeah.
It's a good bucket, man.
Yeah. Yeah, led by James at the top of the zone. James has put a lot of pressure on the ball. Got a couple turnovers, or forced a couple turnovers, should I say.
You gotta find Chris. Gotta find Chris. That's a knockdown, man.
Yeah,
I'm trying to tell you.
That's James right there all day. Good way to pull Kyle out of position.
This is what I was saying during draft time. That Joker is dangerous, man.
He is pulling.
Man, he's pulling, bro.
He's
no
pulling,
hesitation from Will.
I'm loving it, man.
Yeah, love to see it. 4th round pick, by the way. Good shot, James.
There it is.
I don't know what the heck just happened there.
I don't know either.
Was that not a goaltend and or interference?
I have no clue.
At this point, man, it
counted as 2 points. It
Yeah.
counted as 2 points. So I'm gonna assume that was a tip in for a missed shot, even though it was definitely above the rim.
Will. I was about to say,
man.
if he made that, man. That's crazy.
One more. Good swinging, guys.
Wow.
That's a good
bad
way to
reach.
pull
That's
there.
a good board. Don't shoot it
Reset,
again now.
reset.
There you go.
There
Get
you-
it reset. 8 seconds.
Go to work. Go to work.
Oh, he'll do something. He
Gotta
got to put something up. Can Kyle get another board there?
Yes, yeah.
That's right.
Good way to gain rebound that time. I seen 3 Texas players jumping down to get the board that time.
A waste of a point, man. We got to stop reaching so much.
Yeah.
For a rebound.
It's those when you feel
the-
like, I guess oh man, I should have got that rebound. It's like a frustration foul. Yeah, you got to be disciplined.
You'll see that putting your hands up works so much better if you want to block a pass down the court.
Very much so.
'Cause that reach, that 1 point hurts you down the stretch.
Yeah.
Put something up.
I was
Offensive
gonna
board.
say,
Waited a while to shoot that.
yeah. I was gonna say Oregon right now, where I'm seeing. Oh, what a find!
You know what he
What a
gonna
find.
do. You know what he gonna do, man. He's
What a
on, man.
pass. Man.
Oh, another one.
Oh, was
And
that
so
wrong?
that's Kyle. That's a Kyle special.
Yeah.
Man.
Playing the inbound pass, man. You got to pay attention. Can we see a bit more separation in the last 2 minutes of this game? Can Oregon get some split off?
Man,
They gonna leave him?
they gave it to him.
Ooh.
That's
I
a
like
good
the-
pass.
I like the. I
a good
love the
pass.
fact that Brian didn't
Oh,
take the shot
shucks.
there. Yes, he could have taken the shot, but kill some clock, get
Yeah,
a better
yeah.
shot.
And they did 5-point game here. 6-point game here, excuse me. That's a good pass. Oh, wow, we got a miss there. Kyle was still there for that shot, but I
It
understand.
was.
Ooh, man.
Good cut.
And that might be the
That
one.
might be
I,
game.
They can say.
I think we should go back to the PNR here. It's been working.
For sure.
There you go.
There it
Oh,
is,
he got
right
it.
there. He got it to the wrong man.
No, he got to take
Got
that.
it to the wrong man.
What you all were saying about Robbie also applies to James. James is a certified bucket when he wants to be.
Yes.
They're playing good defense.
The shot.
Yeah.
That's a good
That's a
defense.
shot.
He made that.
That's
Wow.
a tough one. That's a
That's
tough
tough. That's tough.
one. 1 minute left
Man.
with a good, really
35
great
bucket.
shot from James at the last second.
There you go.
1 minute
Protect the
left,
ball.
5-point
Protect the
game.
ball. All you got to do is protect the ball
They
here.
got to play some good
Yeah.
defense here.
Love the
They
discipline
can
there.
run clock. I love running clock right here. Don't reach too much. Kyle's not
Everybody's
gonna pull
hot.
that.
I'm looking for Cognac or Will. I'm looking for Cognac or Will.
Not Bryant. There you go.
Crazy.
That's good defense. Not Bryant right there for taking shots like that.
Yeah,
That's a great
good defense.
goal. Saved it.
What?
Oh
got it
man,
back.
that might
All
be.
right,
That's a
and
great. That's
that
a
should
great
do it right
save.
there.
Game
That's it.
foul.
That may be the game. Yep.
That's a smart save. He could have just let it go
Oh,
You
it's
out.
a
get
two.
that?
It's a two. It's a two. Oh,
Oh
Ah.
yeah.
And that game
This was
one
a
of the
good game.
season
this was
goes to
yeah.
Oregon.
What a
Man, that's
great
solid.
season opener. You want those free throws, huh? Man, look at this guy.
Hey man, not having Terrence tonight, the number one
Yes.
pick, it hurt. It
Yeah.
hurt Texas bad.
I will say, good stuff, Robbie.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Great game. Yeah.
He
Six,
didn't
five,
he didn't do
14, three
much, but
steals.
he did
Yeah.
enough.
Now he did his thing. 14 assists for Robbie, 3 steals.
Yep. Who's
You
the
know,
POG here? Who's the
efficient
POG
shooting,
here?
efficient shooting.
Who's y'all player of the game?
Who's that? Cognac?
No, Will. I
To me,
gotta go with Will.
No,
He's knocking shots down like a mug.
who's
No,
number one? No,
Robbie
Robbie. Oh, with the 14
Oh,
assists.
Robbie,
with the 14 assists.
Yeah.
yeah,
And
14 assists, but Will's my favorite was a fool.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, as man, if these boys can shoot like this, man, oh my goodness, this is gonna be it's gonna be a really good showing for these
I
guys.
wish I could give player of the game, player of the quarters around.
I would give that to Will.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that play of the game to Will though. Robbie
Yeah.
was going crazy dishing the ball in the third quarter though.
Yeah.
It was I think he had 8 assists in that third quarter on.
For sure.
Way to
That
go.
Joker was knocking down efficiently. Man, that was a good game.
It was. All right.
But that's the thing that goes. That's how it goes, though, man. You gotta if you're hitting shots, whoever's hitting shots actually hitting shots, man.
Yep.
That's a big old. That's a big point.
Yeah. Big time.
Yeah.
Big time. Well, hopefully we can get some post game yakety yak, as one great show used to say. In just a second here, hopefully we'll get some of the guys. So what we talked about the keys to win. How do you feel? Why did these guys pull this one out? Yeah, we know Terrence wasn't there. But what do you feel Oregon did really well, especially in that fourth quarter, to kind of get some separation?
I feel like they were actually disciplined. Like they weren't making any mistakes on actually like passing the ball. And also, like I said before, they like in the league, it's gonna come down to like who's gonna have like the confidence and the aggressiveness to actually go get a bucket and actually like not make a key foul. So I think that's what it's gonna come down to.
Agree. The patience that they showed with their ball movement, as well as the shots that weren't taken versus the shots that were taken, that really secured them this win. And plus, two, this may not be been a fourth quarter thing. It was more of the first 3 quarters type of thing. But the offensive boards that I think it was Bryant and Kyle were getting,
Yes.
that helped them get that little edge that they needed to as far as their scoring goes, because it was a close game through and through. I don't think the game came further away from 7 points.
Yeah. Welcome to the show, Robbie. We're live. Sir. We're live. Will, welcome to the show, man. Hey, great first win for you guys. You guys did an excellent job. Love to see it. Will, very confident in the shooting. Robbie coming in, facilitating. Kyle with some big offensive rebounds. So did the game go to plan? That's questions to Robbie. You as the point guard running the show. What were you guys looking to do coming out, and how did you feel like you guys executed?
Well, first and foremost, the goal was to win, so I will say mission accomplished on that. And second of all, I put all the credit to my teammates for hitting their shot, especially my shooter Will. Missed that boy. He was going crazy. Defensively, we had some hiccups early on, but everything ironed out towards the end, so I like how we looking there. All around, we executed about how I expected us to. It was a good win.
Good stuff. Lion, you got any questions?
Rob, I have a question for you. It was a statement that that you weren't being aggressive.
Mhm.
Now, I for one personally loved the way that you were moving the ball. You were patiently playing the point guard role. What do you think about for the rest of the season? Do you think that you may have to step into that bag more so of being the scorer that we are used to seeing you be,
Mm.
or do you think
Well,
that what do you
mm.
think that for the rest of the season you think you have to do?
Well, for one thing, everybody on that team specifically, James, Twiz, Lou, Cody, Chris, they all know me. I like to go dunk the ball, I like to score, I like to shoot. So if they playing me, like I'm finna be aggressive, guess what I'm about to do? About to set up my other niggas. Will 7-12. Daenerys had some good looks. We kind of hot
Watch
potato them
your
towards the
ends, if you
end.
will.
Yes, sir. Watching my ends, watching my ends, watching my boys, watching my boys. Bryant, they was playing off Bryant to step to me. He got some open looks off that. I don't have to be aggressive until I have to. But when they try to play me like I'm about to be aggressive, I got real killers on my team, man. Y'all can't leave everybody. They don't
Facts.
work like that.
Now, Rob,
What's up, bro?
hats off to you, my boy.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Even though you did come off as the MVP, I'm just gonna say this. Even though you just came off MVP in that game,
Mhm.
I gotta give it to your boy Will.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
And if I could, I'd throw the VC right back at him because he earned that.
My
He
my
earned that.
man's
He put
my
y'all on
man's
notice
was
tonight.
pulling out there. And I'm like, yo, that's straight
Mhm.
shoot along with your boy Cognac.
Yes, sir. They
Yeah.
put y'all on notice tonight, man. Y'all better step up.
Yeah. I don't know how. I don't know how. Well, anybody. Well, before I said any other questions, anybody else got another question before I?
All I got is a statement. Hey, congratulations on the win, my boy.
Yes.
Appreciate it, man.
Well, this next
Appreciate it,
question.
y'all.
Let me go to Bryant, who's the captain, who constructed this team. How did you feel about your team tonight? Do you feel like you guys executed on all ends? Is there any room to grow? What do you feel? And you're on mute.
He
You can
may
talk.
be incapacitated.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't know if he's actually here. He may be listening.
Y'all
Yeah.
talking to me?
Oh
Yes,
yeah, there
sir,
you go.
sir.
Yeah, yeah.
My bad. I was talking to my wife for a second, split second. What was the question?
Yeah. So of course you constructed this team as the captain. How do you feel like you guys executed tonight? Do you feel like there's any room to grow? How do you feel about you guys' performance tonight?
There's definitely room to grow. There's always room to grow. I feel like we when it got down to the nitty gritty, we were really patient. We didn't sweat, any mistakes too much, and all in all, we just had fun with it, honestly. And in the fourth quarter, I loved our defense. That's when we really kind of, stepped up on our defense. We made sure that we talked to each other and we fixed everything that we needed to fix that we recognized we was doing wrong in the first quarter. So
Yeah, yeah. So, and speaking of that first quarter, Daenerys Cognac just joined us. Welcome to the show. I'm coming straight to you. That first quarter, if you don't have that first quarter scoring the ball, this game may look a little different. What made you come out so aggressive this particular game?
Well, thank you for having me on the show, brother. It's really not about a particular game. I'm gonna be honest. I like to think I'm an aggressive player regardless of the game. But I appreciate the team giving me the green light. But I
Yeah.
don't
man,
appreciate
stop
the hot
being
potato.
humble.
But yeah, beyond that, man, it was a great win.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a great win, a great performance, man. Good shooting from you. And let me go to Will too. Will hit some very big shots, very timely big shots, Will. And you don't seem like you lack confidence at all as a fourth rounder. So what was your mindset going into the game tonight?
I like being a fourth rounder. I got no pressure. All I got to do is hit my shots. Robbie, player of the game, 14 assists. All he got to do is pass. All we got to do is hit our shots. And I don't really know who can really beat us if we're hitting our shots and Robbie's passing. So my job is just hit my shots, make smart plays, and get the win.
Awesome.
I
And
have a question for Kyle, if I may.
yes.
Kyle, how you doing, brother? Tonight we said before the game that you were gonna have it was gonna be a big man matchup, heavy on the big man matchup. How do you think that you how do you think that you are setting the tone as a big against what is more than likely going to look like your one of your harder matchups in Chris this game?
Yeah, I think it was a good matchup. I think that sometimes everything that's done doesn't always show up in the stat sheet a lot of times.
Yep.
But willing to make the plays that we need to make and to play the role that I need to play in order to win, whether that's, stepping out of the mid range or off of the 3-point line to clear space for Denarius or Will, so they can get their shots. It's doing that. And yeah, Chris is a great big. And so we're going to have a lot of matchups going forward and looking forward to that.
Love it.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. Yeah. And Kyle, of course, being, we talked about keys before the game was definitely the rebounding aspect, which you grabbed some very key rebounds there in the fourth quarter. I want to talk about that fourth quarter, and this question's to you and Rob, Kyle. Like fourth quarter, you guys seem to clamp down on the defensive end, and then offensively, you guys were super patient. Like, who was leading the charge there? Like, was this like how did you guys like? Is it the championship experience or what was it?
Yeah, all credit to Robbie for sure for executing as we needed to. Especially towards the end of the third quarter, we had a couple of turnovers that let them back in the game when we had a chance to take a lead. So going into the fourth, that was a big emphasis in our chat, making sure that we took care of the ball and we treated every possession with equal importance and made sure that we got our points and we got our defensive stops, and we were able to do that. We got our rebounds, hit clutch shots. Will hit a lot of them. So we made it work.
Yeah, I just want to say, shout out to the patience my team shows, because I know, especially those back-to-back turnovers, I was getting frustrated. So everybody was like, "All right, we gonna calm down. We gonna slow the game down. We gonna get turnovers right," and we just executed from there. The patience in this game is gonna be super important, especially on my end. Y'all know me. I always like to go for the big play right out the bat.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, they on them passing lanes, so I got to be a lot more patient. Got to be a lot more observant. And I'm still learning. I'm still picking up stuff, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get right.
Awesome. Well, hey, Oregon, hey, guys, thank all you guys for showing up to the post game interview for some chat there. Anybody got any other questions for the team?
Yeah, I got something to say. So I just want to let y'all know that
brother,
we gonna come ready. When the time is right, coming against y'all. And that's all I'm gonna say. All right.
Yeah, I echo that.
We're gonna see y'all down the road, man. We're gonna see y'all down the road.
Can't wait to see the Robbie and Yodi rivalry come back. It's coming. You reckon it's coming?
Been some years, man. Been some years.
Shout out to my nigga Will. Hey,
watch ends.
Fourth round sleeper, bro. That nigga was on fire.
All right, yes.
Doing my job, Brian. Mute him.
He was good. He was good. All right, somebody mute this guy. But hey, thank you guys for coming in, man. Honestly, great game one. Look forward to the season. Thank you guys for coming in. Watching there, man. We're out.
All right.
All right.